Let's get this thing started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a crease, it's Young. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk about Alabama. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hale. And he's brought down after a nice
Good, Brody.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
No chance to run, but still a good game. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
A nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, they made... grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Looking for a man. It's Russell.
Oh, he bumped him.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive. their own 25. Drive with a pass.
Yeah, this should be good from there.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playman. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Back to pass on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Okay.
Give to the back.
Really good serve.
Who the fuck is that just got injured? Oh, another game that gets paused for fucking ever. Stone.
That time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
For whoever watching it, though, I ain't trying to hear myself.
On the run, it's Young. All down.
Dang, why are we all getting injured?
Picks up the first down.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls are line, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that
one. Am I working Saturday? Yes, sir. Every Saturday. Wow, what's up?
Dropping back, it's Russell. Pocket breaking
Well, if you do, let
He's
me
going
know.
to take off. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And I love the change in decision-making.
Said Saturday night.
That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown tie. The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wood. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Shotgun, the inside give.
Yo, Lynn.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a
He said he had work till 1, but he off all day tomorrow.
Really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to
Yeah,
attack. They're
it's
really good.
sketch.
One of the best
Put it
in the
down.
country. They come at you from all
His
angles.
schedule type,
I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the
type
play
weird,
calling?
but
How do you keep the
you want me to tell him
defense
tomorrow?
off balance? Because they are a good one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those
If I
guys on the
give you
ground.
my
We're so
opinion,
used to
I'd
being
tell you
having
to
the
put him
football as
on,
running
but
backs and
you
making
don't.
plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Slips through the line.
Oh, come on.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes
She probably playing some shit.
offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to
Where's she
go
work
on
at?
top with this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's
Oh,
the
for real?
closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive
What'd she do there?
tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, shit. So, wait. She go to King? Or no? Oh, she go there?
In the final minute of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's fire.
Caught
Come
over the
on,
middle,
get the
gets
fuck
hit.
out the way.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Okay.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The give to the tailback. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. It's White. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Sends it back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to scramble. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Shakes off the defender. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. This guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on offense?
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw again. Using his feet to buy time. Breaks into the open. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it
You
out.
watched it?
Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did
How was
not
it?
work against this defense.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts.
Wait, from the trailer, that little baby alien shit, that was him?
He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Oh, somebody just hit a homer from the
And
Dodgers.
it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Woods. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped. He's going to let it go.
No way.
He's got it down the left. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Dogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we were all tied up here in the 2nd. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
What camera angle is this?
He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a
I'm
quarterback?
playing
Well, it
football.
puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Russell. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has, obviously. obviously there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting obviously at the top like these teams
He
are,
just scared
the
me because why the
head-to-head
fuck
this
he started
day
going
will
backwards?
really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Off the play fake on first down.
Good kill, right?
Looking for his man. Working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up, where I can just make plays right behind.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ball.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Release to the back.
Oh,
and the missed connection on third down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on fourth down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
Hauls it in for first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the
Great,
quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the
happy
field.
birthday, ain't it coming up?
That ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Motion from the back. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Young. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against the guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Finds a tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Got it in the middle. It's White. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Reads it, fires complete.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Flushed out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. You take that kind of chance to the outer third of the field, I mean, that's just begging to throw a pick six.
Not a great decision. The coach is not going to be very happy when he goes over and says, why are you throwing in the double coverage? Let's read the field. If they're going to do this, let's take something else, right? You can never go broke taking a profit. Do a good job of seeing what they're doing and trying to take away from you and take the other one.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. They'll go to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Coming out with it, it's Woods. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity,
you know what's crazy?
To get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I
he named his son
There are a lot of
the same name as me, just with
When
an
this
extra S.
possession, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Gives it on the option. Creates a little room. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll
It's very funny, you know?
It's first down.
That shit is
You ain't
hysterical.
getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your
My
tight
nigga
ends
go out
and
with Tierra
everybody
now.
is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through.
Going for it all. He caught it. Touchdown, Bama. And with that, they've got the lead here in the
Don't work
second
here.
half.
She don't work there, bro. You saw her? No, listen. The only reason why you saw her there is because she know the people that like either own that store or like is in charge of that store. That's the only reason why you saw her there. Yeah. Nigga, you know who you're talking to right now? Do you know who you're talking to right now? Do you know? Duh, that's helping, Lean. What else are you gonna do? Like, any nigga that help gonna be doing something like that? No, she works at a hotel, bro. She work at a hotel and she do the camera shit for D1 Media. Yeah, here and there. Probably, but I ain't gonna get that.
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got the back in the middle, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now. It's not.
I gotta get back on that. I fake fumbled that, but I gotta get back on that. Why? God fuck her. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like I do, but I gotta. It's shit I gotta get into the work before I. What?
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Excuse me. I ain't even cracked that yet.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The screen, and watch out.
I ain't even get there yet.
It's first down at the 38. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's.
She fully gay now.
Jimmy's and the Joes, and
he lobs
I believe it.
down the left side. And that one falls in.
I believe. I ain't gonna lie. I now that I think about her, I ain't mean to say what I said about her. I ain't mean to say that shit, but yeah, I believe it. Nigga, I follow her, so I seen. I peeped.
That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're gonna try that play again.
Man, she was on a whole vacation with her, right? You still talk to her?
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch.
Yeah, that's how she talks.
Smashes through the tackle. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
That shit was crazy when that shit happened.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense.
I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I know, nigga.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important.
I mean, it gets to a certain point where, like, you either, like, on the run and making it worse, or you on the run and get caught. And, like, you either on the run making it worse and you turn yourself in, or you on the run and get caught. So I don't know which one it was, but shit, he did his time, though.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught,
if you think about it, though, he did his time, but, like, wasn't that long for real.
You set it down.
Was it that long?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right
now, they
just haven't been able to get this guy going.
Yeah,
just hasn't
been
paid
in
off.
jail for that
You get
shit.
the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one,
Duh.
they need him
Well.
to break one up. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Looking to the big tight end.
Come on,
Just a
man.
bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
I should have ran.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Here's a heat. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, fourth and short.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the
Oh,
middle.
no, he
And
didn't.
that one falls incomplete. A
I gotta
good
run with
stand
that,
by
bro.
the defense.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in.
Gotta
They
run
knew
with
they were
that,
going to
bro.
throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the
I'll
pass,
tell you what,
forcing the
I'll tell you
incompletion
if I
on
want
fourth
to.
down.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's White. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
On third down, he drops the throw. Pulls it in. It's White.
How do you let that
Just
happen?
outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Georgia going up tempo. On the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Dogs are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. play action fake. He'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that.
Man, you don't remember when I said in the group chat?
Set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now the play fake. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
That's so tough. Oh my God, that's so tough. Oh my fucking God, no he didn't.
Up with that turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Back to throw, it's Russell.
Oh my God.
That screen just never got set up, and they're lucky they didn't turn it over.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
21-24.
Down a possession here in the 4th.
I'm down right now.
Convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No, he was wide open.
And man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
He was wide open.
Analytics in college football changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go forward in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The Dogs want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Extending the play. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Russell.
Trying to get rid of the ball,
and the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Their pass not close as he got drilled, tries to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
That's so gay,
This
bro.
offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it.
Going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score